The story of KI's development has been told through the eyes of an island legend who donated historic and unseen footage in the last week of his life. The late American river harbour master Ian King was keen to tell his town's story from sailing outpost to tourist playground.
The late harbour master Ian King, or Kingy to the locals, loved this place, even if others never quite got their heads around its unique geography.
The American River, to a very large degree, is untouched. It was more popularly referred to as a river rather than an estuary. I think river's easier to say.
It's not America and it's not a river, but Ian King was the man here on the town wharf for decades.
Kingy was one of those really hard-working, straight-talking Aussie blokes, but he sort of shied away from the limelight. But what he had with him all the time, he always carried a camera with him, so it was basically like uncovering a treasure trove.
In the last week of his life, he was determined to tell his story.
Of how this place evolved. Because there's stuff there that the people just don't know.
They do want to tell their stories. That's the important thing. They want to tell the world about what Kangaroo Island, what has gone on Kangaroo Island, and how it's developed and how important that is.
Ian King was imbued with the same pioneering spirit as the American sealers who made this their base in 1803. Like them, he was forever on or near the water, guiding giant tankers in his little runabout, moving around wharf supplies, and mentoring kids who'd later skipper sailing ketches. Dan's doco brings that story to life, back to the earliest days of tourism.
People wanted to come over to an isolated place where there were actually real fish biting, real ones.
That industry's grown exponentially, while others, like the Muston Salt Works, with their steam-driven engines, are gone. But not the hard-won memories of those who worked there.
White, salt, glary, no sunglasses. I never forgot that. Almost quit on the first day.
Dan Clark's doco captures it all, with Kingy mentoring kids who'd live a life on the sea. But first, they'd pay their dues on the wharf.
I had free rein. Kingy had let me drive them on the weekend when there was no one around, so I was driving a crane when I was about 12 or something, and early 70s driving forklifts and stuff on the wharf. It's my favourite place on the planet. Yeah, I love it down there.
Kingy was there when the first privately run ferries rolled off the slipway to support what's become the island's biggest industry, mass tourism. His legacy lives on, and his passion for the estuary he loves.
It's got to be in your DNA somewhere that you've got to be an islander. I don't know what it's all about.
A mystery Kingy took with him when he passed away recently. Dan Clark's doco, King of the River, will be shown at the Victor Cinema next weekend. Ron Candelars, 7 News.